didn't know I was going to read tonight. So I
Yeah,
brought
you
some.
were. Get close to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get close to the
So
mic.
I'm just going to read. In '97, I had a good year. I got a number of pieces published in different magazines. I won contests. I got really good reviews in the Indianapolis Star. I read for the governor. So it was a really good year for me. I decided to stop being hanging back and just take a gamble. You know what I mean? That's what poets do. They gamble on what society will think. And I was fortunate. So this is the first essay.
Closer to the mic.
This was the first essay that I had published. It's an essay, so I'm just going to read a little bit of it. I also want to say all these stories that I've written since I've been with Etheridge Knight and forward, Etheridge Knight was very adamant in helping me with my work. I learned one thing from him, and sitting next to her granddaughter, to his granddaughter, I told her this, that Etheridge always believed in revising. I remember when he was on his deathbed, 2 weeks before he passed away, he was still revising. He was still revising. I mean, this guy was an ever-ready battery. So I'll read a little bit of this essay. And I just finished the title piece from my collection. It's an essay, it's 35 pages long. It's titled Letter to Gorbachev. And now my collection is done. Now I can start looking for a publisher.
Nice.
But this is the first piece that was ever published. In the Flying Island, the Writer's Center. And it's about my home place in Texas, where my family came to Indiana as farm workers. And this is about my neighborhood in Texas where we lived. And there were no streets in that little town that had Spanish names. Everything was English. So, my life on Dogwood Street, a personal essay. Sometimes I feel like a small scarecrow in a big field of people. I want to tell my mother about the Greyhound bus in my dream a few nights ago, but she doesn't seem to follow what I am saying with all the noise in the kitchen at this hour of the morning. My talking to her in a voice not much louder than a whisper doesn't help. It's our little secret. It's our little secret. I'm talking about, and in this small kitchen with all the brothers and sisters all scrambling about every which way, getting ready for school, I can't blame her for telling me this afternoon after school would be a better time for my story. Most of the time, my mother